Hey everybody, it's me, Super Paul Games. Welcome back to our personal space. Things seem to be going really good. If you look in the upper left-hand corner, you can see that Fardarella and Jack are in a happy mood. It's summer, it's hot and dry. We're in the second trimester of Fardarella's pregnancy. Her blood pressure and pulse rates are a little faster. We're going to actually have to focus on work this time. Let's see the colony messages. Anyone else have any problems with a tractor battery going dead? Mine doesn't hold the charge it used to. I have to come home at lunch and charge it off the house battery. And then there's no power left for the stove. Oh, Julia, shut the fuck up. The overcast meteorological conditions of late also reduce the efficiency of the solar chargers. Any tips on using the biofuel system?
Yeah, if you want to use wood, you gotta refuel it every hour or so. Not too efficient. If we had some liquid fuel, it'd probably last longer.
That fuel is only for emergencies. Alright, I'll just charge it off the house for now. Alright, let us have... Knowledge didn't do a lot for it, did it? We'll have her working physical. We're going to spend some more together time with Jack off over there. Things are going really well. I don't want to jinx it. We're well over halfway through. Inspired by the idea of replacing complicated parts with more simple ones, I set about looking at our inventory and cataloging how parts we had a lot of could be used to substitute for parts we were running out of. Soon it was lunchtime. Did Brennan end up okay? Oh, he did. Oh no, I forgot my lunch.
Oh, you can eat me.
What?
Oh, I was going to go home for lunch. Do you want to join me?
Don't. No, it's okay. I can just walk home and get something. That's right. He's bad news.
Look how mad she is. That's 2 clicks away. You won't have any time to cook and eat anything. Come on, I'll fix you something. It's the least I can do, after all you've done for me.
Well, we are hungry. We need food for the baby. Thank you, I'd appreciate that. We head over to the mayor's house, which is... Oh, I forgot he was staying at the mayor's house, which is as large as the... I can't pronounce that name. I apologize to anyone with that last name. With 3 bedrooms and a kitchen. I guess that's why they had Brennan staying there, too. Mr. and Mrs. Grayson weren't there today, though. Brennan pulled out a frying pan and put some oil in it, and prepared some potatoes, cabbage, eggs, and spices. Do you like to cook?
Oh, once in a while. Usually Mr. Grayson cooks for us all, but I'll take a turn sometimes, too. Oh!
What was that at the end? What are you making?
Just a little hash. Ordinarily, I'd add some sausage and bacon, but I'm saving my sausage for you.
What?
No, I mean both of them. They're in short supply these days.
So you've got a short sausage. Man, but that sounds delicious, the food. It's kind of a treat to have someone else cook for me.
Jackoff doesn't cook for you?
You're too happy about that. Oh, he does sometimes, but often we end up just cooking together.
Oh, damn, that's super sweet. What's up now, Brennan? You're lucky to have someone who loves you as much as he does.
Yeah, I'm not sure, so sure. I sure am. Yep, we're closing any of this down. I sure am. I don't know what I'd do without him.
Oh, you got friend zone, bro. How's that feel?
Nice sweatpants.
Oh, he is jealous. Fuck you, usurper. Fuck you. You know she's a married woman and pregnant with another man's child, and you still not angry? Go fuck yourself.
Maybe we can put you on the road and Pete can run over you. But what about you? Aren't there any single women on the colony you could date? Or are you not interested in women? Okay, firstly, I don't think there are any single women above the age of 5. So there aren't, which wouldn't be women, but...
There's nothing I'm interested in more than women. But let's see, single women. There's Dr. Lily, but she's at least 45 years old. Hey, go for the MILF, bro.
Okay, she's really smart and nice, too. Actually, but that is a lot older than you. Come on! How many choices does he have? Unless he's waiting for the shuttle to show up with some desperate chicks, which might not be a bad idea.
Then there's the Nugans' oldest daughters, who are 17 and 16.
Oh, I see. He's just waiting to bang the teens. No, that's not a bad choice. I see. I've seen them taking care of their little siblings, but I don't know them very well.
The oldest, Joanna, is all over Tomas fellow, who's about her age. I'm surprised they're not married yet.
They're only 17. Honey, long ago in other cultures, people got married a lot younger, you know?
Well, it's old enough to get into trouble, and old enough to help propagate the species.
Brendan's right. What about the youngest sister, Miranda? No, do not be asking if he wants to bone a 15-year-old.
You're not seriously suggesting I try and date a child, are you?
I could say yes. I could say he should date Dr. Lily. I could say there's no hope for him. I gotta say the first one. I don't care how creepy that is. There's never gonna be another time in a game where I'm gonna say that. Normally I wouldn't, but...
But what?
I want you to have a future here. I can tell that you're lonely, and Miranda is old enough to make her own decisions. Please at least wait another year or two. I'm not saying you should sleep with her or anything, but in 2 years she'll be an adult. See, Farderella and I are saying the same thing. Why not see if you can be friends? You know, you plant the seeds, and then see what happens in the future.
She's only 8 years younger than me, but there's no way Mr. Nugent would allow her to date such a creepy older man as myself.
Don't think of it as dating, and don't, like, seduce her or anything, dummy. Just see if you could be friends.
I'm not very good at being just friends with women of Farderella.
See, he just wants to plow your field. See... Well, you and I are just friends, right? Oh, Farderella, you naive person. Oh, look how mad he is.
Of course we're just friends.
Just like that, then. Oh, friend zone, bitch. Suck it, you asshole. Trying to move in on another man's... Just destroying colony, fidelity, marriage. Brand you with a giant A for adulterous asshole.
Sure, just like that.
Suddenly I noticed an acrid smell. He's probably shitting his pants in rage that he can't get any.
The hash!
Luckily it wasn't burned too badly, and we ate it together as the conversation turned to other topics. I like how Forderella encouraged him to get with a 16-year-old. Don't fuck her now, but get to know her so when she's old enough you can. Oh!
You know that I'm always going to be here for you, right?
Yeah, thanks for listening. You got friend zoned so hard, bro.
You helped me when I was feeling worthless. I'd do the same for you.
Great story, but I
don't want you to ever feel trapped, like no one loves you or you have nowhere to go, because it's not true.
Dude, she wasn't saying that. Thanks, Brennan, but... No thanks. He was trying to get some. Look how mad he was. He's been working all this time to get into Farderella's pants and he failed. I went for a run around the farm. Brennan should be careful. There are not a lot of laws here. All Jackoff would have to do is wait till the guy's drunk and cave his head in. And then, like, throw his body out where no one's going to find it. We lived a little farther away from the town, so that we had plenty of farmland around us. The other farms were arranged in a sort of circle around the town, too. It meant that we were a little more isolated than the people who lived in the town. We didn't have a car. Jackoff had his horse, but he rode it around the farm most days. We wanted to save tractor fuel for farming, so if I wanted to get to town, I had to walk or run. Oh, this is because we're doing the physical thing. I wondered why we'd seen this before. I thought it'd be pretty useful. Okay, we're going to jog back into town. More jogging. Her running's getting better. A few weeks later, Jack needed a ditch dug for the field. Or, ditch dug. Oh, we already did this before.
Thanks for your help, Farnell. You're pretty good at shoveling.
I shovel your shit all day long. Me and my hidden talents.
Yeah, I wondered what else you're hiding behind that big booty.
Come and find out.
Oh,
I'd say making babies, but they already made a baby. I don't know if the physical one pays off as an... Oh my god, they went to live in the stars! We went for a walk together under the stars. I brought my computer pad so we could find out which one was our sun. I didn't see any constellations I recognized, so it was hard to find any reference points, but we finally found which one we thought it was. That's gotta be weird. To look at your own home from far, far away. Just a little dot. Honestly, you wouldn't even be seeing Earth. You would be seeing our sun. It looks so small.
What, my wiener?
No, the sun.
Yeah, remember how small Talaam's sun looked from Earth?
That seems so long ago. We held hands and walked together. And though I felt so small in the universe, I knew Jackoff and I had a place with each other. I'm still so happy that Brennan got denied. Probably crying in his bed. He should have made him go after Lily.
Hey, could you give me a hand for a minute?
How?
On my wiener?
Jackoff.
Sure, what do you really need me to do? I need to jumpstart my tractor. Can you run these cables to the house battery for me?
I'll just be careful. Why do you need to jump-start your tractor?
Something's wrong with the battery. It won't hold the charge for very long anymore.
Want me to take a look at it?
I don't have time. I need to use it all day.
Okay, if you're sure. No, Fardarello, put your foot down. You're a mechanic. You're gonna know this shit. He's just a farmer. Like, you know equipment. Like, grab his equipment. He hooked up the tractor's battery to the cables and attached the other end to our house battery. It's hooked up.
Okay, now turn the tractor.
He was making sure the clamp was on the battery when I turned the tractor on. But I heard a strange sound. Was that smoke?
Ah!
I turned it off, and as I jumped out, I could see that the engine was on fire. Jackoff was backing away, his hand charred and red. Are you okay?
The fire! The fire! Get the fire!
I ran and got our fire extinguisher from the house. As I was running back to the tractor, I skimmed the label. The extinguisher said it was an ABC fire extinguisher filled with monoammonium phosphate. That was the wrong type of fire extinguisher. While it might put out the fire, the tractor would be ruined. Water would only make it worse, since there was a lot of electronics in the tractor, but I knew something that could work instead. Sand? I ran to the cellar, pulled out a can of baking soda, yanking the top off as I ran. I dumped it on the tractor engine fire. Eventually, the fire died down. I wonder if this ends up differently if you pick someone with like less knowledge, or maybe like someone who's not a mechanic. Now that the fire was out, I turned to Jackoff. One of his hands and his forehead were singed and red.
You put it out?
You're really hurt.
Yeah.
He started laughing and shaking. I didn't join him though. I was too worried. Let's get you to town and have the doctor check you out.
Check me out. Hey, check me out.
All right. Just don't you check out on me. He stared off in the distance like he could barely hear me. Where's Letty? I found Letty tied up near the barn. I'm a horse. Hey guys, want to ride me? Why is Jack's hand all red? Was he caught red-handed? Oh! Come on, Letty. Jackoff needs your help, all right? I love to help. I remember what Jackoff had taught me and was able to lead her over to Jackoff. He couldn't ride her, not with his hands so badly burned, but I hitched her up to the cart. Man, it's a good thing we spent so much time with Jackoff and learned how to horse ride. Get in, stinky balls! He sat down, but now his laughing had turned into trembling. We set off at an easy pace. Finally, we arrived at the clinic. Jackoff was shaking and breathing hard.
I don't need a doctor.
Your hands are all blistered, dummy! He looked at his hands, but didn't appear to notice how hurt they were.
I should just go home.
Just come in here. Everything will be fine. I'm actually a lot like Jackoff when I'm sick. I'm like, I don't need a doctor. The doctor cleaned, treated, and wrapped his burns, and Jackoff gradually calmed down and stopped shaking. He was not happy to learn that he couldn't use his hands until they had healed. After a few days of reading and resting, he started pacing the house.
I should be doing something useful. I'm so lazy. I'm a bad Jackoff. A bad Jackoff.
You're supposed to take it easy.
I've healed enough. I think I could at least take Letty out and look around.
This isn't Fardarello's fault. We could go with him. We should either go with him or say it must be frustrating for him. I think fuck it, we're gonna go with him. Alright, but only if you let me go with you. Someone's gotta keep you out of trouble.
Really? You don't trust me?
Of course I trust you. I trust that you will do anything to take care of this farm, even if it's at the expense of your own health.
Alright, let's go.
We walked around the farm together. I could tell that he was itching to get down and dirty, to get to work, but instead he just took notes.
Most of the farm will be okay, but the tomatoes and peppers are ready to harvest right now.
I think we made the right call. Like, I was tempted to stay at home and talk about feelings. Like, that's what my first step would be, but I guess when you are a farmer and you need to harvest, you need to harvest. So it's a good thing we're out there checking on the crops. Well, no, the farm can't wait. If we need the food, we need the food. We'll have her do the harvest. I can do the harvesting?
Really? Really? I know you have plenty of your own things to do.
Honey, we need the food. It's not that hard to pick tomatoes and peppers.
Okay, awesome. If there's anything you need done that doesn't involve hands, maybe I could do that. Yeah, maybe you can sing to me?
Oh my god, Fardarella, I want to give you a hug! Wow, she said something sweet!
I'm sure. It's raining, man. I don't know.
He's not that great of a singer, but he needs something to do. Wow. This is the first time in the LP, like, Jackoff has the whole time been like, this is like husband material. You know, he's been loving and kind and not perfect, but pretty damn devoted and cool. And Fardarella's, you know, but this time, man, she's like, you're injured, I'm going to save you, I'm going to do the farm work, and I'm going to find something for you to do to make you feel useful, even if you're not the best at it. It was exhausting going to work and then coming home and harvesting vegetables, but at least we picked a lot of them. Finally, the bandages came off, and Jackoff could use his hands again.
I know the first thing I want to touch when we get home. Boobies!
Are you talking about Letty?
I know she missed you. Oh, haven't you missed me just a little bit? Maybe.
Oh, you two are scared. Oh, no! Cover your eyes, children! Cover your eyes! Don't look! They're going to fornicate! They're going to do the devil's business! That night, he held me gently, his hands caressing my skin as if it was for the first time. His skin was still rough from the burns, but I didn't care. Hold me, Jackoff! Hold me! Jack me off, Jackoff.
The touch of your skin. I missed you, Blackberry.
I missed your touch.
Oh.
I was glad Jackoff was back to normal again, though he still had to be careful with his hands for a while. That's alright, he doesn't have to be careful with them in my lady parts. Oh. We made it through another month on Talaam. Wow. I am so glad we spent enough time with him that we knew how to use the horse. Alright, she is still... Her health hasn't changed a lot. I'm not sure... Well, let's see the colony messages before we decide what we're going to do.
Hey, is there somebody that wants some tomatoes and peppers? I'm not supposed to use my burned hands for another week.
You're not going to pick them with your teeth? You're such a slacker, Jackoff.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just kidding. I'll help you tomorrow night, okay?
I can help some tomorrow as well.
I'll help too as long as I get something to eat. Oh my god, I need some food. I'm craving some motherfucking salsa, bitches.
I am too, Sarah.
Yeah, we can have it together. Illy, we gotta eat like chips.
No. I'll teach you how to make chips you want. Oh, Natalia, you're awesome.
Oh yeah, chips and salsa party in my mouth. Everybody's coming.
Sarah, have I mentioned lately how beautiful you are, and how generous and kind you are to poor hungry souls like myself?
Brennan, you better be macking on her for chips and salsa, because if not, Ilian better beat you.
Yes, actually, you make your own chips and salsa, Brennan. Stick my tongue out at you, bitch.
Yeah, Brennan. Oh, you don't get none. We're going to take it easy at work, because fuck the mayor. We are going to work on... Let's work on technical. We have no technical skill points, and we're going to spend some more time with Jackoff. I am having... I was trying to say I'm having so much fun with the game, but it became a bunch of syllables. Syllables? Oh, God. Some days I just forget how to speak. Hi, my name is Super Paul Games. What's your name? I took a little time off of work and didn't push myself this month. Fuck you, mayor, asshole! I'm classy like that. I decided to familiarize myself with all the farm equipment, and if something broke, I'd be able to understand the problem quicker. The tractors were an interesting biofuel/solar hybrid, and were built in a very modular way, so that the pieces could easily be taken out and replaced, and it had a hitch on the back for attachments like plows, cutters, loaders, etc. I downloaded the schematics and spent some time studying them. I also installed an antenna on the roof so we could communicate with the town better. Oh, that's pretty fucking badass. It took some trial and error to figure out the exact alignment and height, since Talaam's atmosphere and shape are different from Earth's. You gotta figure out how high their ionosphere is. But I finally got a consistent, clear signal. Maybe this way we wouldn't be completely cut off during a solar flare, but could still have communications with town. Month 19 of 19, free time. I was sitting at the table, looking sexy in my negligee, reading on my computer pad, when I got a message from Jackoff. He's right there. Is that like when you're at a dinner table with someone and you text them because you're just joking around? Why is he sending me the message? He's right here.
Right now I'm sitting 5 feet away from the hottest chick in the universe.
Yeah, we're gonna write him jealous. I'm so jealous. Who is she? Oh.
Her name's Fardarella. Maybe you've heard of her? She's famous for her quick wits and tits and her good looks.
Tell me more about her.
Well, she's not conceited at all, and the one thing I like about her, that's one thing I like about her, and she's funny and creative, and she's got these lips that just beg to be kissed.
Who is this other woman? Oh, wait, I mean, what? Oh, so go kiss them already. He sauntered over with a grin, leaned in, and kissed me like we never kissed before. Oh, jack off. I'm so embarrassed right now. I'm so mortified. Fashion was one thing we never had to worry about. We mainly had our colony issue shirts and pants made of special durable, breathable material.
Man, my crotch sure breathes in that.
I know, stinky balls, I can smell it from here. And whatever extra clothes we managed to fit in our one allotted suitcase. Since we did laundry by hand, we only did it once a week, so we ended up wearing the same clothes for several days in a row. I do that too, because I'm lazy. What? I did the... What? I did get a little tired of wearing the same thing all the time, but everyone else on the colony was in the same situation, so it wasn't something I worried about. But now that my belly was growing, the pants were starting to get uncomfortable. They weren't made to stretch this much. The shirt was getting tight, too. I had to do something about it, but what? Hey, look, we maxed your creative stat. You should be able to make yourself a moo-moo or something. We're going to modify our pants. She's got the creative skill. I decided to turn one of my pairs of earth pants I had into maternity pants. After all, I wasn't going to be pregnant forever, so I didn't want to ruin my nice space uniform. This is where we should be doing this stuff. She could be rich with all the skills she's got. So I took a pair of low-rise jeans, added a strip of stretchy material. But what about the shirt? I found some scrap material and added some panels, turning it into a dress. But I couldn't decide if it looked really good or if I looked like I escaped from the circus. It's an elephant! But either way, it would fit for the rest of my pregnancy. It was kind of tedious sewing by hand, but I got it done. Do it with your hands, baby. We made it through another month on Talaam. I like that month. Let's see, we gotta be getting pretty close to the end of the second trimester. Get the relationship heart bigger. See the colony messages. Does anyone have any protein foods they could spare? Meat, nuts?
I got some nuts you can eat.
Eggs, dairy? I can trade vegetables.
No extra, sorry.
No. No. The storehouse still has some protein powder. I was hoping to avoid that, but I guess I'll have to do. Can't we eat bugs?
Oh, hey there, Fardarella. I found you a maternity dress. It was in with the baby stuff, not in with the clothes like I thought.
Wow, really? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'll bring it over to you later. Remember we had a bath and I saw your lady parts? I had a good time.
All right, Sarah. We're going to focus on work. We're going to push it a little bit health-wise. Oh, maybe we should. Fuck it, we're going to take it easy. And we're going to work on domestic skill. Some more time with jack-off. Because I want to get at least 1 point in each skill. I don't know if that would really matter. But just like a little, feet wet and everything. Though, I don't know, maybe go back to physical. The mayor wants us to meet him after work again. You can go suck my dick. Well, either way, on that real classy note, I want to thank you all for watching. I am having so much fun with this game. I'm still embarrassed about the kiss part. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later.